Hello friends, and welcome back to our cozy little corner of story time. I'm so glad you're here today, because I have a warm and gentle tale to share with you. This one's called A Short Plane Ride, and it's for everyone: children, teenagers, adults, and anyone who enjoys a good story that leaves the heart feeling light. The day began with a soft golden sunrise spilling across the sleepy town. At the small countryside airstrip, a handful of people waited for a tiny white and blue airplane. The air smelled fresh, with hints of wildflowers carried on a light breeze. Our main character, Emma, held her little leather bag close and smiled nervously. She wasn't a frequent flyer, but today was special. She was visiting her grandmother, who lived just a short flight away over rolling green hills. When the pilot waved everyone on board, Emma stepped inside. The seats were small and cozy, and through the oval window, she could see the sun lighting up the grass like a sea of gold. She settled in, her heart beating with a mix of excitement and curiosity, unaware that this flight would be more than just a way to get from one place to another. The little plane hummed softly as it lifted off the runway. Emma watched the ground drift away, fields shrinking into neat little squares, rivers curling like ribbons, and the tiny rooftops of houses gleaming in the morning sun. Beside her sat an older gentleman with kind eyes and a well-worn hat. He smiled and said, "It's beautiful up here, isn't it?" Emma nodded. "It feels peaceful," she replied. The man chuckled gently. "That's the magic of flying. You see the world differently. All the little problems down there seem smaller from up here." They sat quietly for a moment, the clouds drifting by like fluffy white ships. Emma noticed how the sunlight spilled over the wing, turning it into a silver blade slicing the sky. She realized that in this quiet space, time seemed to slow down. The steady hum of the engine, the occasional laugh from a passenger, and the endless blue, all wrapped around her like a soft blanket. Before long, the pilot's voice came over the speaker, announcing their descent. Emma felt a little disappointed. She could have floated above the clouds all day. The older man smiled again. "Here's a little secret," he said. "Every journey, no matter how short, has something to teach us. You just have to notice it." Emma thought about that as the plane dipped lower, the hills and forests growing larger again. She realized the short flight had reminded her that life was made up of these small, beautiful moments, and that slowing down to appreciate them could make every day feel special. The plane touched down gently, and warm sunlight poured into the cabin. As Emma stepped out onto the little runway, she felt lighter, as if she had left a bit of her worry up in the clouds. "Thank you, dear friends, for joining me on this gentle journey.